Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
QB bootlegs here. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaks free. He's in the clear. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Buckeyes keep the football on the move. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Dogs will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Smith. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab behind the line, it's Bell. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. That'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Stop right there at the line, no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Dogs will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Pass complete on a crosser. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. Buckeyes lining up here on first and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he spins around the defender to earn a few extra yards. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To bootleg here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To the air. It's Stockton. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. With the catch, it's Branch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk, fellas. Hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Pass caught. 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Bootleg looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Close to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Keeper for the 1st down and more. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Peoples. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Pass rush, a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback still with the football. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. The senior with excellent work after the catch. Well, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here comes a handoff. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Working clock with the ground game. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd down here.
2nd down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Running through the tackle. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first down. That play will move the sticks. Set them up first down at the 42. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass not complete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Defense spends a timeout to talk things over. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. I like their odds of closing this game out.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Comes up with the catch. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass complete on the crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the receiver's got it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense grabs the fumble, but it's not enough for the first down.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.